Hello everybody, my name is Boyce Fitzgerald and I do stock footage on the Blackbox platform. Today we're going to talk about sales for April 2022. You can see here it says 470. These are my sales for the year. So I had a bad month in February. In fact, it was the worst in a while. If I go back to 2021, you can see I didn't have it. The lowest was 261. 2020, lowest was 210. Highest was 411. Anyway, should go up every year because every year I've got more clips on, hopefully. So let's look at this month. All right, you can see here I put in April 1st, 2022 here to April 30th, 2022 here. And it says here that we have 460 and 39 cents. The other page said 470, so probably something from a previous month didn't get recorded and was updated here. As you can see, I have 50 clips sold between April 1st and April 30th. So let's go through this and see if we can see any trends and see what's sold. So if you take this and divide it by 50, which is how many clips it sold, the average sale was for $9.20. Some of these are earning curator, which means I only get 20%, and some of them are earnings, like this one, which means I get more. I get 100% of whatever goes to the creator. So that's why the average is $9.20. If you took the ones that just I sold that are only curator, that are 100% mine, I filmed it, I edited it, I color graded it, and I did the metadata. The average sale is for $17.75, and 18 of these are mine. That totals $319.52. If you took the ones I did the curation for, there are 32 sales for $140.87, and the average is $4.40. So you can see here, like this is, and this one says discount pack. I suppose somebody buys a number of clips and yours is in there and you get a percentage of whatever they bought. My lowest sale that I could find on here where I was got 100% was pretty low. It was like $1.19 right here. And then my highest was $28.99, which is this one here, which is also a time lapse, which I like. It's a lot of haze. This is Salt Lake City. This is during an inversion where the haze gets trapped between two layers of atmosphere with two different temperatures. And so that sold for the most. That's not real high. I didn't get any really big sales this month, but that's fine. The average is fine. So let's look at these sales very quickly. I put them in different categories. Some clips can be in more categories than one. So, and some clips don't really belong in any category. They're just an off clip. And so don't try to add these up and figure it doesn't add up, because a clip might be, for example, the one I just showed you of the Salt Lake inversion. This would be aerial, and it would be also time lapse. So the most the category that sold the most, I put in a category of nature. So here's an example of a nature clip. I'll forward that a little bit. This one's filmed by Tristan Turner in the Mojave Desert. This is a nature clip, and it's also time lapse. So that goes in 2 categories as well. Here's another example of a nature clip. Very beautiful clip of a bee, bumblebee, collecting pollen or nectar from flowers. And of those I had 18. The next biggest category was aerial. Here's an example of an aerial clip that sold. Flying over the mountains with a ski resort in the background at summertime. One thing that's worth noting here, when you fly close to something, it gives the clip perspective and it has a reveal. So you'll see I fly close to this tree, and that adds a little drama and it adds perspective and layers to it. So here's another example of nature. This is from my balcony, not balcony, but deck in the backyard. There are huge migrations of birds in the spring and in the fall. Okay, so nature was 18. Aerial photos from drones, such as this one. Drone of a forest fire. Don't do this, depending on where you live. The reason that Ivan Canabrava was able to safely do this is because this is a controlled burn in the Amazon rainforest or the Brazilian Cerrado. I'm not sure which. But either way, they burn land there to create farmland. So this is also, if I wanted to put this in a category, it could be nature, it could be environmental, because they burn this land, they make farmland, and it's slowly destroying the rainforest and the savanna in Brazil. So that could go into a number of categories. Okay, so next biggest category was tied. There have 2 categories. One was filmed with people, where I have a release, and the other was editorial. Here's an example of, this is a beautiful girl walking into a nightclub, and everything else is blurred so that we're able to do it with just a release for her. Filmed by my friend Jade in Thailand. Other examples of course, you know what clips. Here's an example of Anders in Norway. Got a release. His friend filmed this of him in an indoor ski resort. So people with releases, 8. Editorial, also 8. Oh, here's another good one, by the way, by Sabrina. This is her boyfriend. I want to say his name is Derek, but I could be wrong. Anyway, Sabrina's got a very good eye. She sells these regularly, and I've done the curation for her. This is another one of did I say Derek? It's Brett. Sorry, Sabrina. Brett, I think is her boyfriend's name. Anyway, there's Brett on a vista looking over the mountains, Blue Ridge Mountains, probably somewhere in the south. And then there's editorial, which here's an example of editorial. Guy doing what they call in Norway a death dive. And that's sold also by Anders. Editorials can be all kinds of things. I think Yvonne come across firemen responding to a fire at a hospital and filmed this. So another example of editorial. He's able to, with his press badge, stay out of the way and still get permission. Okay, next thing on here that sold was digital. What do I mean when I say digital? Something like this, where I put data on a screen and act like there's a cyber attack. All done in After Effects with glitch, things that I've made, all from scratch. Nothing, no assets from somebody else. Here's another one I made with a particle emitter in After Effects. So these types of things, if you're really good at that, I think you can make a good living without even owning a camera. An interesting one that sold was this one. I had this idea because of the price of gas, of oil going down the drain, and it's all digital. And I did a couple of those. One with like a ticker showing the barrel of oil going up in value. I don't think mine are very original. Here's another one. I called it ball of energy or plasma ball. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why people will buy it, but they did. So thank you. I suppose people buy these for backgrounds or layers to add to effects or something. So of those things that I created in After Effects, there are 6 of them that sold. And then I have time lapses, which I've already showed you a few of. Here's another one that Tristan Turner did in the Mojave Desert. Sold 3 time lapses. I wish I could sell a lot more of those, because I could do time lapses every day and really enjoy my life. There's something about it that soothes and comforts me, and gives me a sense of accomplishment. And then the last category is food. I sold 4 food clips. Here's one of them. Keep in mind, when I say I sold, I mean me and oftentimes somebody else. This one again, Tristan Turner filmed. Here's another one, a smoked turkey. So those kind of clips sell, and usually even Tristan's really good at doing some really high quality ones. I'm getting better at it. So that is what sold in the month of April. Every now and then you film something, by the way, that is just absolutely beautiful, and that's your favorite clips, and you wonder, well, why didn't that sell? Well, just because somebody didn't need it. People buy what they need, not necessarily what is the best cinematically, most beautiful film. Of course, always do your best. But here's an example of one that did sell. This is an absolutely beautiful clip, in my opinion. Well filmed. Kids in a third world country playing with a soccer ball and the sun peeking through. I mean, that is just absolutely gorgeous. And this sold twice this month, so that always makes me happy when something sells. In the I can't believe it category, here's my granddaughter jumping in a swimming pool with my wife when she was just a little baby. And I had the GoPro there and filmed that just for a family thing, but went ahead and put it up, and it sold anyway. So you never know. Things do sell, and sometimes it's a surprise to you. If it's well done, if it's well exposed, if it's stable, go ahead and upload it. You may be surprised. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, or ideas, and have a good day.